Hey everybody, welcome to I Speak Organized. Today's going to be a good one because I'm tackling a project that I know a lot of us need to do but don't necessarily want to, and that is cleaning out the refrigerator. And it's springtime, which means spring cleaning and all of those deep decluttering and organizing tasks that we don't need to do all the time but need to do a few times a year. So I'm going to show you the whole process, how I do it for myself, as well as how I would do it for a client. So if you're a professional organizer and you're looking for some tips and tricks on how to do this in a session with your clients, then stick around and let's get into it. My name is Melanie and I'm your professional organizer and productivity consultant. What does that even mean? Welcome back, Speaker Fam. If you're new to my channel, then welcome. My name is Melanie and I'm your professional organizer and productivity consultant. I help hardworking families and professionals find form in their space and purpose for every phase of life. And if you love all things home organizing and decluttering, as well as productivity and motivation practices, then you should consider subscribing to my channel. I make new content about these subjects every week, and I would love to have you become a member of my Speaker Fam. All you have to do is hit the little circle icon of my face at the end of the video, or at any time you can hit the subscribe button down in the corner and that'll make you an official member. I am a small business owner and I have 2 little kids under the age of 3, and I make these YouTube videos in my spare time while my kids nap. No joke. So please show me some love. Every little bit of engagement helps my channel grow so that I can continue to provide you with free quality content on all things home organizing. If you do decide to subscribe, be sure to hit the thumbs up and the little notification bell so that you never miss another opportunity to learn something new. Alright, so the first step is going to be to look at your fridge and determine what you need to get out of there and how you want it to function differently. So I'll show you mine, and there's not a ton of space in there, which is a little bit annoying, but we just work with what we have, and I'm going to try to increase the vertical space in here and use some compartmentalization with bins and stuff to keep things from sliding around and getting all crazy in there. So, you know, it's your classic everyday refrigerator. And I don't have a ton of things that I need to get rid of. I know there are some, but I try to meal plan, which kind of cuts down on some of the excess, and we usually get through everything more or less so that we're trying not to waste as much food and things like that. I'll link to a video that I have about meal planning up in the corner over here, so you can click on that and take a look if you're interested in learning about how I do that. Dun, da, da, da. Okay, I've got, oh my god, it's falling on me. Yeah, I'll show you what I've got. These are interesting. These are actually tension rods for an RV, and basically the idea is that you stick them inside the cabinets to keep things from falling out when you're on the road. I'm going to try them as drawer dividers. I have no idea if these are actually going to work in the way that I want them to, so if we get to the final reveal of my fridge at the end of this video and they're not in there, then you'll know it didn't work. But yeah, so I thought I'd give them a try. And then I just have the classic iDesign bins here that I purchased on Amazon. I will link to them in the description box below. And 2 of these I actually already had, and I'm repurposing them for the refrigerator and the freezer, I believe. I had intended on using them for that. And then I picked up 4 more of these shallow bins. These are the Bino brand, and they're also from Amazon, and I will also link those in the description as well. So I have plans for each and every single one of these things. I always recommend to my clients and to my speaker fam that you want to make sure not to purchase product unless you know that it's going to fit inside the space. So I always take my measuring tape and measure the space that I have before I purchase product for myself or my clients. And I also make sure that every single thing I buy has a specific intended purpose so that I'm not over or under buying, because that makes the project process kind of annoying. Sometimes it takes longer, you're having to do a lot of returns and things don't quite work. We're trying to make this process a little less painful, so let's go to the next step. Alright, here is the inside of the fridge all cleared out. I'm going to do the door next. We're going to start with this, and I'm actually going to grab my little hand vac to get up some of the crumbs, and then I'm going to wipe everything down, including the shelves that I pulled out, and then I'll do the exact same process with the door. I'm using a homemade cleaning spray that has vinegar, distilled water, and some clove oil in it, which is sort of like an antibacterial, antimicrobial oil. It's food grade, it's safe to clean everything, so that's what I'm going to be using. Alright, so I have gotten everything out of the fridge that needs to be disposed of. If you have anything and you can't compost it that's oil-based, like old salad dressings, things like that, you can take some aluminum foil, pour it in there, seal it up real well, and stick it in the trash. Try not to put it down the drain, it's bad for your pipes. So that's one way that you can take care of that. And then check with your areas, like your county recycling and how that's done. In my county, we can actually recycle the jar and the lid as long as it screws on. So the only thing I have to do is clean these out and make sure they're dry, and then I can screw the lid back on and recycle this whole thing just like this. Okay, so I'm going to take you through the process of space mapping, and if you're just doing this to your own refrigerator, you don't necessarily need to watch this part unless you are curious about how that works. So just go down to the description area of my videos. I have everything time-stamped so that you can skip ahead or skip around to different sections of the video that you're interested in. So there's that. If you're a PO and you're interested in learning about how I do this for my clients, then keep watching. As you can see here, I have my Canva app open, and this is the design software that I use to space map for clients. I create contracts in it, and I do all my social media posts and things of that nature in this application. It's fantastic. I do pay for it, and it's 1000% worth it. Right in here is where I have a picture of my refrigerator as it sits, and all I've done here, I'll make the fridge picture bigger so that you can see it a bit better. I've just input text boxes of kind of how I want things to function and where I want to put stuff. And it just is going to serve as a great reminder for me as I start sort of playing around with the configuration of the refrigerator and how I want things to function. And I have just little notes about where I want to put certain bins, or I'm going to try some tension rods in a drawer or two and see how it works. And I did this a couple of weeks ago, so I don't really remember what my idea was, and I'm glad I have this so that when I go to install everything in the fridge, it's going to be a lot faster, hopefully. And then after that process, I go and I buy the product that I want to use. quick peek in the freezer. Much better. And that is gonna wrap up another video from the I Speak Organized YouTube universe. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope that you found some value in this video, and if you did, again, please consider subscribing, give me a like, throw me a comment, good or bad. Engagement is awesome, so show me some love. I would love to hear what you think, and I will see you guys in the next video. I hope you have a fantastic day. Take care. Bye.